is Max. I'm a growth hacker. Today, I have a special guest with me, Moz. So, to tell you a little backstory, I started taking more deeper interest in CX recently as it came across in my recent role. And I learned a lot of good things from Moz about the topic. So, I have invited him to this podcast for a small discussion. So thank you, Moz. If you can introduce yourself, what you're doing, and please briefly, if you can tell what is CX.
Sure. Thank you so much, Hassan, for inviting me over here. So, I'm actually a data scientist. Currently, I'm working as a customer experience analyst. So, what the customer experience analyst is, which is known as a CX, so it's a AI customer experience which we are using nowadays. So, customer experience comes up in three phases, like starting from the buying, using, and the sharing. And we have so many channels to interact our customer to us what first we wanted to let the customer know to introduce our product, like be aware, and then they interact with them, and then they select from the specific things, and then they consume it in the terms of using, and then they manage it there, how they are going to enhance, or like they are going to uh, add a new service, or they recontinue with the current one, and then they pay and renew or not, and then they recommend with the other people, with their family, friends, the circle, or whatever, and then if the support doesn't goes well, they churn it out. So these are the things comes up in the customer experience, and what I am doing is that I am using the AI to enhance the customer experience, which comes up with chatbot and the other AI power technologies to enhance the efficiency of customer touchpoint.
Wonderful. Sounds like very exciting. And tell me more about AI and how you're using it, and more specifically, you mentioned about chatbot as a channel as well. It could be one of the channels. So tell me more about it.
So what the chatbot can really do? It made by using deep learning algorithms, and recently there are so many LLM algorithms being launched by different sources like Google, also the OpenAI, and so on. The list is so big nowadays because everyone is financing their projects in the terms of chatbots to create the generative AI kind of products. The chatbot is the main thing nowadays. The conventional chatbot was very simple. Like you can just give them a question and they give you a answer. It's more like you are talking with a bot. But now the more flexibility and the more powered AI bot, because it is trained on our users' data. And they give us a very human being answer, like a very human behavior. It gives a very good answer. Like you can't even differentiate like you are talking with a human or a bot. So because it is being trained on our users' data, so it gives you a very good solution. You have a very simple query, and you're going to call the customer support, and it gives a lot of time. So rather than you just use their company, like any channel from any sources you are using, use their chatbot, which you just gives the query and gives the output in a very simple way. It can also, the chatbot also filter the spams, like the support agent don't want to waste their time on this one, so they can work very
Ah,
well on
interesting.
the complex part.
This is a very interesting use case that you mentioned,
Yeah.
that filtering out the wasting or
Hmm.
irrelevant discussions. Very
Exactly.
interesting. So do you think these virtual agents or these chatbots would replace, for example, humans or human interaction in coming days? Do you believe the customer experience from these chatbots would be similar for customers at the end of the day compared to a human interacting with them?
No, they are not going to replace any human resource. They are the facilitator. They are helping you to give you more time to work on the complex things. Of course, I don't know what will be the future is with the all the AI things in future nowadays. But all I can say is that these things right now in current scenario, it helping you guys, it helping the companies to retain their customer, to not churn. And on the customer, on the human interaction, like the people who are working in that customer representative field, they are working on different things, like they're trying to train their model, or maybe in the future the more uh, technical support will be required to give the prompt engineer kind of thing, which is a new job nowadays in the field of AI. So I guess it's a new beginning, and it creates a lot of opportunities, because you see the new products like Sigma and other the OpenAI, they gives you an API to use their products, and there's a specific person who are going to use this one. So it's not they are dissolving your job; it's just creating a new jobs. They are creating a new fields.
Very interesting. Which brings me to the last question from my side is, do you believe the chatbots and these AIs, for example, a custom GPT, do you think this would help you or help a CX person to perform their tasks more efficiently? Do you believe that that is something that is coming up in coming days? And how does the idea of creating such a custom GPT sound to you?
Custom GPT is a very interesting thing. For me, I am using a few parts of the GPT, like from the OpenAI. Uh, like I use their OpenAI API as well. But in specific terms, like if you ask me, like I'm using in the customer experience, I because of the data security, I can't give the data to the chat GPT. But yeah, I asked them a few questions which I think it will be solved very quickly from their end. Like if I wanted to create some query, just give you an example. And I know the scenario. I just confuse in the terms of logic or joins. Just give you an example. It By using the GPT, custom GPT, it will helps me to create something like that, and it gives me a suggestion as well. So I'm utilizing those things in my job as well. It's very helpful for me to enhance the work, and the efficiency is very good. I like that I save some time to read more things and uh, build more products by using this one. So I like the idea of using the custom GPT. Recently, I saw that there's so many posts as being popped up on my LinkedIn feed, which people using the GPT by using the image, asking from the image that what is this, and they are giving the answer. People building so many products and so many applications, which is utilizing in daily life.
Thank you, Moz, for your time. I believe the next session is going to be much more interesting for our audience because I believe we would be jumping into a live building session of creating some custom GPTs to solve some of the very basic CX problems. Thank you so much for coming in and looking forward to our next discussion.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you so much.